Good day, everyone. Alice here from Sophie Financial Network. Today is October 16, 2023. Apologies for my voice. I just caught a cold last weekend, and forgive me about that. All right, so still we are dealing with geopolitical issues in Middle East, Israel and Palestine, and lots of news coming back and forth. So if you just follow the news, you will see the volatility inside the market, different asset classes, but based on the chart, it's everything is coming along with our analysis. So no one knows about a geopolitical tension like in September timeframe, but we got into this buying opportunity here in September timeframe as we got into this demand area. And market is getting upside all the way to here. And US market didn't pay attention to geopolitical tension. We just got a 2 days negative, which was kind of like interesting because technically we got into this breakout level with this wide range bar. So it's pretty natural to see pull back to the downside. And again, market just forming a nice bullish pattern here. If you just see as like a bull flag. And today market is strongly, I should say strongly, just getting back to the upside. And everything is getting back to the analysis as I mentioned before. So previously we had the same situation. So today we had a light volume, but great candle to the upside. So this candle means like one white soldier. And when we have like a corrective move to the downside after a nice rally, one white soldier means that we are having a follow through. I don't know how much we can get a stretch above this area, but if we see a follow through, we should see this bull flag is triggered to the upside. And the target price, the maximum target price that they have for the next following day is going to be here. So 440, 44.30 to 44.70. So let's say 44.70 to 44.30. That's going to be the area that I'm looking for as a very, very important level. Why? Because first of all, we are just getting to this trend line. Secondly, we are getting to this supply area. And this supply area initiate this sell-off all the way to here. So that's very, very important. When these two odds are coming together, I should say this level is going to be very, very fragile for bulls and bears at the same time. So if we see some orders imbalance here, we should see some kind of like a reaction. And we don't know exactly about the reaction. This can be just showing as a higher low here, somewhere around here, to get back test to this level. So if you just look at this again, this formation, we have got this nice one white soldier, initiate this rally, back test again to this one white soldier before this resumption to the upside. So if we just want to follow very, very easy price action, we can see a rally to the upside, getting pull back or cool down here to this area. And then this white soldier, again, that could trigger another buying opportunity. If we break out above this, this is going to be a major breakout level, and we can go all the way up to here, pull back, and then even getting to the higher high above this high. So I'm just following up this, to be honest, expectation for the market. I know it's going to be crazy with lots of geopolitical tensions, but if you don't see any involvement for the other countries, and if we don't see escalation in the war, so we should see something like that. So other than that, or otherwise, we should see a lower low is coming after a big news coming to the market. Moving on to a Nasdaq, it's kind of like coming along with the same analysis. Let me go to Nasdaq here. So here is the Nasdaq, and we are pretty close to the breakout, to be honest. S&P, we are not getting close to this trend line, but Nasdaq is getting to the trend line and consolidating or forming this bullish momentum to the upside. So if we have a breakout for S&P, this means Nasdaq is gonna leading to the upside and it's gonna break out above this pattern. So any pullback, which is gonna be a pullback to this level, at the same time for S&P, if we see a resumption, we should see S&P is gonna break out that trend line, and Nasdaq is gonna just going higher as well in a very, very sharp move to the upside. So that could be kind of like a news-based rally, or anything can happen, but we are getting to the end of October. We are in the second half of October. And also, I just want to mention that November, December, most of the time is going to be a bullish time frame for the market, for the stock market, Halloween effect, and also lots of people are just getting back to nice scenarios for the year end. So just be careful on that, because I know lots of people are mentioning about the geopolitical tensions or a bearish momentum to the downside. Still, this level could be a scenario for a lower low, for a possible scenario for getting touched to this demand area, which is going to be, by the way, fantastic buying opportunity. But at this time of the game, I don't see any stretch down to here. If it gets there, that's going to be, to be honest, surprising for me. Also, it's going to be a fantastic buying opportunity. But right now, I'm just looking for a breakout, a coming down, a back test again to getting back to the upside. So a fundamental is coming later always, but that's what I see from the chart. And moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. This one is getting pretty nicely. Let me just go back here. So this one is getting nicely, the same as Nasdaq, S&P 500 getting close to this trend line. However, this one is forming very, very nice consolidation here for since November last year. It's kind of like a year consolidation here. And if it breaks out to the upside, we should see a higher high in Dow Jones. So Dow could be the first index in 2023. If we get another bullish momentum, Dow can get to new all-time high. So we will see how it goes. I know lots of people are just susceptible about this rally. I should say no, don't be, just because the market is coming from irrational sentiment or movement. So just be ready for that one as well, at least for the bull case. For bear case, there are lots of bear case in YouTube, in the Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. There are lots of bearish analysis there. I'm not going to follow anyone. I'm just following by myself and my analysis. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield. Yield had a positive day today, so still tensions are getting back and a stronger dollar is coming, and yield is getting to this trend line as well. So we should see some kind of like a short-term resistance for yield. Yield is if it gets back here again, so that could be kind of like a, here's the high, here's the lower high, here's the low, here's the lower high. And possible scenario, we're gonna just break out this to a lower low. So we will see how it goes with yield. But again, if we get back to this trend line without higher high, that could be warning signal for yield. On the other side, TLT, which has like a inverse correlation with yield, gap down, but the doji bar. So still holding up pretty well. Not a sellout, just gap down and hold up there. So two dojis there. Uh, I know it's kind of like a very, very volatile, but I believe still we are in a multi-month bottom information for treasuries, and this can trigger to the upside at least for a couple months. Gold, just a retracement to this broken trend line here. And I think gold is just consolidating for another move to the upside. Look at Friday candle. Friday candle from the here to here. That is a perfect Maribuzo candle. That's what we want to see. A strong candle with high volume, like 18 million for GLD, which is ETF for gold traded on Friday, which is 3 times more than average volume. The average volume is 6.5 or ish. The volume traded on Friday was 18 million. So you can see that that's not gonna be happened by myself, yourself, or anyone else. I'm not a retail trader at all. Institutions just got back into gold, and I believe this could be a good buying opportunity. I should say any pullback could be a great buying opportunity for gold and gold miners. We had kind of like a negative bar on crude just prior this supply area. Probably that's going to be a base before the next rally. So that would be great, because here is a supply area. We got reacted to this, but not a strong reaction. So if it has a follow through to the downside, that would be something else. But if we get another upside move, shouldn't be surprised. We can get back above this $90, and I'm not sure above this, but this could be kind of like extreme top for the crude, at least for a short-term period. So we will see how it goes. $91 could be available within the next 2 days. VIX smashed to the downside as market just marvelously moved up today. So smashed down $17. It can go all the way down to back to $15 again. So I'm kind of like a bullish for the market. So obviously I'm going to be bearish for the VIX, but if it gets here, probably that's going to be another buying opportunity. Dixie. Today, Dixie is down. Yield was up. Treasury was down. Dixie is down. Gold is down. So market they are not talking to each other. So if you just go with different charts, you will see that there are lots of divergence in the market. Usually when Dixie is up, gold is down, but gold is down today, Dixie is down, yield is up. So this means US dollar is getting weaker along with gold and along with treasuries. And it's kind of like showing that probably the bond yield was kind of like a divergence from Dixie, and it get back to the weaker dollar down the road. So no surprise for me if dollar is getting weaker and weaker for next couple weeks even. Moving on to magma indicator, which is a or a technology indicator. As I said, this broke out trend line is kind of like a good index for us, because that's going to be a good a leading indicator for us, because big techies are broken this trend line. This can give me, if it gives a follow through, this tells me that Nasdaq is going to break out that trend line as well to the upside and following up with S&P 500. So magma can be a good indicator to the upside. Apple is just upside today, upside candle, losing 13 cents, but not a bad price action. Apple just got a bad news for dramatic sell-off or a dramatic number for the selling or revenue in China, which is not good for Apple. But Apple retraced back up nicely the whole entire session, gap down though, but it was kind of like a fast correction to the downside, buy back by lots of buyers. Amazon, $2.70 up, not a bad candle at all. So Amazon, if consolidates here, it can go above this gap, getting to this gap again, 137, 140. Meta, $6 to the upside, not a bad candle. Microsoft, $4.91. Good candle though. However, this consolidation needs to hold, especially when we are getting above this trend line and established itself. So the next target is going to be 347, 351. Google dollar, 73 cents up. Good candle today. Netflix, nice candle to the upside. $5.14. Good reversal at this demanding area, which is a fantastic reaction to this demand. Netflix is not in a bad location. Tesla, $2.80 up, not a bad price action. SMH, $1.71 up. Just like getting regain again, semiconductors today after Friday's sell-off. So Friday was ugly sell-off, but today just back test here. So if it goes above this trend line, I should say this one can easily get back to 160, 158, 160 is coming down the road, but needs to get above this pivot though. Stocks, the same scenario, the same analysis. If it gets above this pivotal point, which is $500, ideally it can go to 515. TSM 76 cents up. AMD $1.37 up. Nvidia $6.34 up. Not a bad price action at all. So Nvidia just holding up pretty good above this pivotal point. Texas Instrument $1.55 up. Good bullish Harami here. So I should say this could be the end of the bottom here for Texas Instrument. I think so. Lam Research, $5.58 up. Good bullish Harami here as well. So if it consolidates here, it can go higher to this gap. Moving on to XLF, which is financial spider for S&P 500. And this one is not a bad candle. So a bullish momentum here prior this pivot on this wide range bar. If it consolidates here, it can go higher to $34 to $35. KBE the same. Good consolidation here. Still, there's going to be a chance to backtest this area to just get deeper. But if it doesn't, it just backtest here. So this area touched once. I'm not sure if it's going to get deeper or this is going to be at the bottom. So, but right now it's kind of like a bullish consolidation to the upside. I don't think it's going to get back here possibly next time. So still 38, 39 is coming down the road if it this consolidate works perfectly. KRE $3 change to the upside. JP Morgan was the only negative one, I believe, in banking sector. So this one started positive with gapped up, but sellers took control and rejected from the downside. So it's pretty volatile price action last 2 days for JP Morgan. So if it consolidates here, I should say it's going to go higher, but I shouldn't get back below this 144. Goldman Sachs $5 up. Good candle today. Bank of America 23 cents up. Wells Fargo 69 cents up. Not a bad candle at all. Moving on to GoldMiners, 5 cents up today. So gold was negative down, but GoldMiners were up. So this is leading indicator for gold and gold miners. So we'll see how it goes. GDXJ, this one is the same pattern. AEM, 41 cents down. NEM, 62 cents up today. Franco-Nevada, 50 cents up. Gold Barrick 7 cents up. So all in all, I should say day has been bottom, and I'm just looking for more upside for this sector. Moving on to energy, XLE just gapped up today. Doji bar still hold up pretty well. This sector is interesting because crude was negative today, but energy stocks with gold miners, they just hold up pretty well. Seems like they just smelling money still is going to those two commodities. XOP, $1.50 up. OH, 47 cents down. Exxon, 8 cents up. After hours, it goes higher as well, 110. Chevron, $1.34 up. After hours, it goes down just a bit. And rig is 20 cents down. Rig, again, getting back to this area. This is not a good pattern. Can go all the way down to here if you ask me. $6.06 change. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So I think I covered everything. Again, this week on Wednesday, we will have Tesla. Earning is coming. Big earning week. So I don't think market is gonna stay in light volume. We will see volume and volatility picks up again. So stay tuned, buckle up. Lots of volatility is coming down the road. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.